channel. I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Monday! I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is going to be a new to me author binge video. Last week, I binged the entire Love Kills trilogy by Brianna Jean by recommendation of Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl. She read the first book, Why Are You Here? I'll put the picture over there. But she read this first book and she said it was so good, it was so angsty. So I had to in and read the books, and I loved it. In this trilogy, we follow the same couple, Phoenix and Judah. And Phoenix is just a regular woman, and Judah is a famous rapper. And in book 1, Phoenix moves back to California from New York because she left California for New York because of a tragedy that happens in her family, and she wanted to forget about it. So she leaves everything behind in California, all the bad memories, even her best friend. She leaves her best friend behind. But then we start the story, Phoenix coming back to California because she realized nothing is better over there. She's still running from her demons, and she wants her to be with her best friend again, Frankie. Frankie, the social media influencer. She works with social media, and she gets invited to this Hollywood party, and she tells Phoenix to come along. So they go to this party, and Phoenix meets her idol because she listens to music, listens to all rap and stuff, and she meets Judah, like one of her favorite rappers. And Judah is very special to Phoenix because she was contemplating, there was suicidal ideation, and she was contemplating taking her own life. But then she heard one of Judah's songs, and it basically saved her because she decided not to go through with it. And when Judah and Phoenix meet, they see like familiarity in each other's eyes because they can tell they have the same sort of darkness hanging over them. Like they can tell just by looking at each other they have been through tremendous pain and tremendous loss. They are drawn to each other. But Judah is a little bit skeptical at first because his fans just want him because he's famous or has a lot of money. They don't really care about the lyrics of the music that he's rapping about. Phoenix went into a conversation Phoenix actually talks to him about his lyrics of his songs, and Judah realizes that Phoenix is different from all the other so-called fans because she really cares about his music. Judah wants to get into a relationship with Phoenix, but Phoenix just wants to stay friends because she's dealing with a lot of trauma from what happened to her in the past. Judah agrees to just be friends for now, but ultimately that doesn't work because Phoenix starts to want Judah more, and then Phoenix opens up to Judah about her tragedy that she experienced when she was 13, when she was in high school. After high school, that it cost her to leave town eventually because she just couldn't take the memories of what happened to her family. And Judah opens up to her as well that his mother left his father when he was 13, and his father is not a good person, I'll say that. They have this soul, Judah and Phoenix have this soul deep connection, like they are twin flames. That's what they tell each other. Phoenix can tell Judah has scars on his soul. They didn't go through the exact same thing, but Judah can tell the scars on Phoenix's soul mirrors the scars of his own.
It's a very toxic and angst-filled relationship that Phoenix and Judah have.
When Phoenix decides she wants a romantic relationship with Judah, because she can't deny her feelings anymore. That's book 1. Book 2 is when Judah relies heavily on drugs and alcohol, and once they get into that romantic relationship, Judah has all these doubts. Why would she want to be with me? And so he starts drinking and doing drugs more heavily, and their relationship starts to crumble, and something happens that Judah went overboard with his drugs.
Phoenix
and drinking.
gives Judah an ultimatum.
Like, you have to get help. I can't be the only thing you live for. There has to be something else besides me that gets you up in the morning. There is cheating in book 2, by the way, because of a certain situation. Phoenix cheats because of something that happened in book 2, but she cheats with one of Judah's best friend. But I'm not gonna say the reason why they chose to seek comfort in each other. So book 2 ends with Phoenix giving Judah an ultimatum of getting help. The first book is Why Are You Here? The second book is You Said You Wouldn't. The third book is Even If We Fight. Even If We Fight follows Judah in treatment, trying to get help to exorcise his demons. And you can see how he's really working towards bettering himself. Because he spends most of the time in the first half of the book in treatment. And you can see when he gets out of treatment for the drug abuse, you can see that he's a different person. Yeah, they got their happily ever after, and I loved it. Because Judah and Phoenix, you realize they are really meant to be. They just belong together. They don't fit with any other person beside each other. I really like the anxiety representation in book 3. Like the way Judah describes anxiety is what anxiety really is. And you can tell that Judah put the work in. And it was so satisfying to see how Judah started off from book 1, Why Are You Here, to book 2, Even You Said You Wouldn't, and book 3, Even If We Fight. You can see his progression. He started to sink way at the bottom, but book 3, you can see him trying to climb up
to face
and get over
his demons, and to see that he really doesn't need the drugs anymore to be happy.
Doesn't do hard drugs anymore. You can really see he put the work in. Judah calls Phoenix his little bird, and Phoenix calls Judah his skyscraper. And I really liked how Judah tried to make amends with his best friend Pharaoh and his other music mates. He tried to make amends with the people he hurt, and he apologized to them, and he also apologized to Phoenix for hurting her. And yeah, I just really loved it. I love that it also talks about relationships being a two-way street. Like, one person can't be the one to fill the other person's cup. You also have to give yourself to the other person. Like, pay attention to them and be their sounding board. One person just can't be the sounding board in their relationship. The other person has to be there for them to lean on to. Relationships can't be one-sided. I really like how they talk about friendships in here. I love this trilogy. And if you haven't read Brianna Jean, please do. Those are all my thoughts on her book. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.